do not like the cost of responsibility, but what all the benefits of being free. Freedom costs, peace costs. I know a lot of people who want to have the image of this life of being rich or being popular. The social media is driving people insane because they don't want to pay the cost to really be that person. When these car notes, truck notes, house notes, rental fees, and I'm not just talking about um I'm not just talking about renting cars, renting homes. I'm talking about renting office space just to say you got a studio or any of this stuff. This stuff costs. Renting furniture. I mean, it costs to live. And some people don't want to give the little consistency and stability for what it means to live. Marriage has been a consistent business covenant to help people to be able to live well and provide for each other the needs that both can provide throughout time. And now people don't want to honor covenant relationships, don't want to even honor being in a basic relationship. It's just do me, give me, and whatever I want, when I want, how I want it. And if not, then I'm going on to somebody else. And you with that mentality, you're going to run out of people who are going to want to deal with you. And for you people who think that you can live this lifestyle where you can sell your body for somebody to pay for your lifestyle, it's a mental and spiritual cost that's killing you on the inside. How much anger, substance abuse, or whatever are you going to have to endure? How many kids you got out there wishing that their mama was home? And getting older to the point where they may eventually start resenting you because what you were supposed to do to just be consistent in their life. Kids really don't care about being poor until you make it a big deal. All they care about is their basic needs being met. Am I loved? Am I fed? Do I have a roof over my head? But everybody got the idea of, I gotta post to show I'm doing the most with my family and this, that, and the other. I'm out here by myself doing it. You're not. You're not. You're not doing it by yourself. It's somebody behind the scenes taking care of you. It's somebody behind the scenes paying you. Or you doing something behind the scenes that you're not proud to show on your social media that is feeding you. And it probably ain't profiting you to be stable. Going to work every day is a cost of having to deal with other people, their shortcomings, their better than you attitudes, their jealousies or whatever. It costs. It costs consistency to bring home a steady check. It costs developing your mind and attaining new skills and being a person of character to be able to deal with whatever comes at you, to be able to grow and to develop into a better position within a company, within your own business. Because you're not going to keep getting clients when you keep running away because your attitude is bad. And that's why people don't stay. And that's why you stay broke. And you choking yourself to death because you're worried about your next meal, check, or thrill. Because you don't want to heal and deal with the real issues of life. That strife is out here for everybody. Peace costs changing the frequency of your mind to be in line with divine health, to be in line with what God said. I am an entrepreneur, a businessman. I do a lot of different trades to make it happen every month. And please believe, when I come up short, I got people that I'm in relationship with, whether family or friends, that, hey, look, I may need some help. And I'm not proud. It costs. And yes, I'm able to repay these people. And yes, the relay is the give and take. But what are you doing to feed your lifestyle? What is your responsibility? To yourself, to God, to your kids, to your mate. How many lies you gotta tell just to feel good about selling yourself short in life? How many good people you gonna have to lose in life because you refuse to just be real with them, just to tell the truth? Some people don't mind dealing with your mess when you just real with them and tell them what they got to deal with. But when you keep faking and lying and thinking that you so cute or you so fine, that's gonna just keep wooing my mind, that does not work. It costs to live. It costs to be in a relationship. And if you're not willing to pay the demands of the relay in the ship that you're trying to move, you're not gonna be in a relationship for long. And it's gonna wear a shirt of hurt. Anyway, I just want to tell y'all the cost of living out here is real. It's not just finances, it's character. You gotta key in the flat tire that may pop up, the car accident that may pop up, your body being injured for a while. And are you in position that if your body's down, that your money's still gonna be up? Your bills are gonna be still paid. God's grace and mercy endures forever, but at some point, you gotta realize you sowed a seed and you reaping a harvest for the stuff you did. You sowed, you chose, or didn't choose. And when you refuse to choose right, you lose hard. You lose a lot. It costs to be in business, insurance, accountability, responsibility. Being meticulous on your invoices and estimates, because if you're not, guess what? You may not get paid. And if you're not good on your estimate, you may not get paid what you should. And then you coming back and saying you got to raise the price, and then it's like, dang, man, I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but I didn't. What we doing, folks? What are we doing? What are we doing when we constantly refusing to be responsible, able to respond? You don't have the customer service, so you can't keep the customers served to make sure your bills are paid. You refuse to learn something different or change your attitude, so you're not getting paid the money you need to get paid. Somebody asked me why they keep leaving. Because you got a messed up attitude, that's why. You may bring them in, but they not gonna stay. Why you keep going from job to job to job? You ain't stable. Why you keep making debts for yourself? And I ain't just talking about financial debts, emotional debts, spiritual debts, debts to people you owe favors. You never did what you promised to do. You're not doing good business. And you wonder why stuff just bad happened to you. The economy is not the best right now. But with God, all things are possible. His hand and resources never run out. But you ain't even on God's side. Anyway, I pray that you saw something different. I pray that you recognize that you got to be consistent in order to live. You got to be consistent in order to live well. I'm not even talking about mansions and all this glamour stuff. I'm just talking about regular life. Regular life. Regular life. Gas costs. Electricity costs. You leave the lights on and you wonder why you gotta re-up on the power bill. And they putting a cutoff notice. Gas in the car costs. You can't be riding around here DUI thinking that it's not gonna catch up with you and they're not gonna take your license, and now you gotta depend on somebody taking you or pay these outstanding Uber and Lyft and all these other fees it costs just to be driven around because you too good to ride the metro bus. Get on the train. You want to fly planes from coast to coast, but you're not willing to pay what it costs to do that. Don't lose because you refuse to love yourself and love others and love God the most. I'm done.